people, just out on a bit of a drive this morning, exploring the old Harvey's Range area. This area is full of history. Like just over here we've got the old abandoned train tunnels, and down at the bottom here we've got the site of the old Range Hotel, which all that's left of that area is just an old gravesite. So I might take you and show you that. But at the moment I'm just locking the hubs in because it gets a bit rough down here. So once upon a time, 100 and something years ago, this was the highway where they used to cart horse and cart up here. Stuff that, right? I mean, doing this in a 4B's bad enough. I feel sorry for the old timers. They were some tough breed of people, I tell ya. But this is, like I said earlier, this place is full of history. Holy crap. Big old rock on the road. Ah. Bloody hell. This is bloody way rougher than the last time I came here. Holy shit. Getting thrown around like a rag doll. Ooh. So my main reason for coming out here today is I'm checking out some old camp spots where me and the old man used to go camping back in the day. See if they're still around, because they're pretty close to home. I mean, whoa, shit, 20-minute drive from home, can't complain with that. I mean, these days to find a decent campsite you gotta go bloody an hour to 2 hours out of town, and you know, even then you get the risk of camping near a bunch of grubs who just don't respect the bush. I mean, honestly, they're everywhere these days, and people post on social media on a few pages all the time. They ask, you know, like, why are there so many grubs around? Why is it suddenly so prevalent? It's because back in the day there weren't as many hooning laws, you know. So all the hoons, the people that love doing bloody, holy crap, that love doing burnouts and crap, have decided, oh, I'll go and buy myself a 4-wheel drive and I'll go out the bush and I'll do burnouts and donuts out there, so that way the cops can't catch me. So honestly, I don't know what to do about that, but I think the best thing to do would be to expose them in the act. Maybe then they'll think twice about disrespecting the bush. Don't know. Who knows? I'm just an idiot. I don't know. Got a big old hole here on the friggin' left-hand side. This is gonna be friggin' interesting. Really gotta go right off into the scrub for this one. Oh, good old meow girl. On the road again. Jeez, looks like we got another one here. Bloody hell. Jeez, look at that. That's one big friggin' hole. I know the camera doesn't do it justice with these things, they never do, but holy crap. That is one big hole. Jesus. That's one epic view. And what a sunrise too. Oh, Jesus. This track is unforgiving, eh? Holy crap. Whoa. Shouldn't be too far from the bottom now. Probably another couple of bends and I'll be down at the bottom, hopefully. So I've made it down to the bottom. Now I'm just going to have a look at this campsite where we used to go, see if it's still around, see what's changed, you know. Bit of nostalgia. I think I'm on the right path anyway. Soon find out. If I remember correctly, it used to be up here on the left somewhere. It's a beautiful spot, well at least it was anyway. I'm not sure if it still is, we'll soon find out, but yeah. Gotta love these early morning drives in the bush, how good is it? Can't think of anything else I'd rather do. Oh yeah, there's the little swamp there. Can't believe people used to drive through that. You'd get seriously stuck if you tried to go through there now, I reckon. Where's the track? I nearly missed the turn off into here. Fuck, this is overgrown. Never used to be like this. Used to be a pretty clear little track through here. I don't think many people come here no more, so it's been let go a little. There's bloody trees across the track, everything. What the fuck? This is completely different. All this grass in here. Sure, I've got my bearings here. Oh no, this was the area. Totally different. There's the old fire pit. Yeah, this has changed quite a bit, honestly. Oh, we'll get out and have a look, shall we? Got the morning coffee here. I'll tell you what, this is completely different. Oh. I could hear the creek running though, that's something different. Yep, that's totally different. It was never this wide open last time. A lot more sand in here. She's got a decent flow to her though. I mean, that's pretty good. It's pretty cool out here too, like, it's not too bad at all. This would definitely be a spot to come and spend a night, definitely. Back when we used to come out here more frequently, we cleared this whole area like there was no grass. But now it's just it's taken over again. I don't think anyone's been here for a long time, which is probably a good thing, because where you get people, you get grubs. Not saying that everyone's a grub, but like where you can go, they will go, and unfortunately then they'll wreck it for the rest of us. So it's probably good that this place has remained a bit under the radar, honestly. I think it's better that way. But yeah, this is just completely different. This whole area, like this was all like open ground, but you know, the old bush has taken over again. And that creek, that must have had some serious water flow going through there, because that was just all rocky in there before. It was like boulders, and now it's an actual proper creek now, which is okay. At least you got decent running water, that's the main thing. Where this bush is here, one time when we were here we'd cleared this all out and we had a tent just in here. And we had the fire pit just over here. And you could see right through to the creek back in the day, like this is all overgrown. And I think that tree over there we cut down for firewood. And it used to be really shady around here, definitely not anymore. I think they've had fires through here too, so that might be part of the reason. Nothing beats the bush early in the morning. How nice is it? That sun's just popping up over there. Fortunately, I can't stick around here too long because before you know it, it's going to be 30 odd degrees and I'm going to be sweating my cunt out. So, yeah. Alright, let's get a wriggle on. I'll take yous and show you the old gravesite, maybe even the old tunnels, but I don't know, I think it's going to get pretty hot today, so we might leave the tunnels for another time. I've got some videos at home of us up at the tunnel, so I might just put them in there at the end. We'll see what happens. Down this side track here. I've never been down here, I don't think, but just thought I'd see where it goes. Fuck, it's starting to tighten up a little bit though. This might not have been such a good idea. Fucking hell. I hope there's somewhere to turn around because this is fucking thick. Jesus Christ. It's starting to... Yeah, what the fuck? Does this even go anywhere? I'm starting to lose the track. Yeah, nah, fuck this. I don't think this goes anywhere. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, so I'm heading back to the old range gravesite now. I'll show you that. Sun's starting to come out now. God, I love this old truck. People ask me, you know, oh, why don't you buy a bloody new car, you know, friggin'. Well, you know, honestly, there's something about driving an old truck, you know, like, I learnt to drive in a vehicle like this. Don't get me wrong, I like new vehicles. But I don't know, like there's just something rewarding about owning an old vehicle and driving it around. Makes you feel alive. I don't know, like... And plus this thing is basically a tank, you know, like it's got solid axles, free lock and hubs. It's back to basics. It's got a basic diesel engine that I could get going again pretty simply if I broke down most of the time. Unless you cook your engine like I did last time. But you know, like it's just, I don't know, just makes you feel good. Don't know what it is, but yeah, anyway, here we go. This is the way to the old graveyard. Hopefully it's not too overgrown and we're able to find it pretty easily. Where the old hotel used to be, somewhere in here. Nobody knows the exact location. Oh, maybe some geologists do, but for the most part no one can really tell you where it used to be. Apparently they found an old bottle dump in here somewhere that basically made them believe that this was the area. But there's not a lot of info out there about this area, like the old township that used to be here. Which is sad because I believe it's a very important part of history and it should be readily available. But anyway, that's just me. Like I said, what do I know? I'm just an average Joe. Okay, I think this is the way. Yep. Just back up a little bit. Reversing out of here is going to be friggin' fun. I might just park here somewhere and walk in actually. Might be a bit better. Okay, let's go for a wander. The old thongs. Probably thinking, why is he wandering around the bush with just thongs on? Because it's easy. Oh, look, we've got an old slab right here. I think this is part of the old camp that they used to make the train tunnels back in the day. Because there's an old dynamite shelter about, I don't know, a few hundred metres back that way. But yeah, this is the way to the gravesite, just up here. Oh, I gotta love the Aussie bush. Nothing beats it. Gee, that wasn't here last time. Old bollards. But yeah, this is the old gravesite in here. Unfortunately, a lot of the tombstones have fallen down. Oh, someone's left flowers. That's very nice. It's starting to become quite derelict. I guess they put those there to stop you from driving in, which is probably a good thing, because like, this is a cemetery, for crying out loud, so 1877. That's pretty old. Just a quick disclosure, I will not be answering comments regarding how to get to this area because, well, I don't want to be held accountable for giving somebody directions and then find out that they've vandalised or, hurt this area in some way. So if you want to find this area, it's best to do your own research and try and find your own way in. I know I'm sounding like a bit of a dog, but these sites are pretty historic, so I don't want to be, just don't want to be accountable for somebody coming in here and vandalising it. Not saying that everyone's like that, but there's always that 1 or 10% or whatever that just don't give a shit, basically. So, if you want to find this place, there's plenty of ways to find out about it online. So, yeah, please don't comment asking me about how to find this area, because I just will not answer them. There's plenty, like I said, there's plenty of info online, and if you do your own research, you will be able to find it. Righto, so that was the gravesite. Nice little bit of history right on your doorstep. Jeez, that sun. I'm glad I'm heading out of here now. That sun is starting to become just ridiculous. These things. I remember these as a kid. You'd sit there just touching them, making them close up. It's an addiction, I swear. Could sit here doing this all day. Oh, I'm such a kid. Jesus. Used to have these outside my dad's work, at his work yard. I'd sit there just playing with them, touching them, making them close up. Typical kid stuff. 18 years later, here I am still doing the same old thing. Never gets old. Just gonna go see if I can find this old dynamite shelter that's in here. I think it's down what used to be this little track just here, but it's all overgrown now, so just walk a little bit further and just make sure. Like I said, I think that's something to do with when they built the highway or when they built the old train tunnels, which are up there on the mountains behind me. Not too sure. I think this is the track here. Pretty sure. Ah, yes, I think this is the one. See if we can quickly find this thing and give you a bit of a look at that. It's another little interesting bit of history of the area. I said this area's got so much history, eh? Like the tunnels, these old dynamite shelters. It's just amazing. Jesus, this track's starting to close up a little bit. Don't know if this is a good idea to be doing this in thongs. Never know when the old snake might pop his head out and say g'day. And that is not what you want. Bit of a yucky nice swamp here. Ew. Can't believe someone's been driving through this. Bloody hell. What are they thinking? Here we go. It's the old shelter I was telling you about. This is all overgrown at the moment. It's probably not like I said earlier, it's probably not a good idea to be trekking through this stuff, but it's what I do. Part of an old hula hoop or something. But yeah, it's not that interesting, but just thought I'd show you that for the sake of it. Yeah, not sure if this was for the tunnels or the highway, but it's definitely an old bomb shelter of some kind, where they would store the dynamite. Fuck, some people are just grubs, eh? Like, look at that. Just dumped a bunch of shit here. Bloody hell, clean up your act, people. Fucking seriously. Righto, so that was the old dynamite shelter. Now I think it's time for me to giddy up on out of here before it gets too hot. It's already pushing probably 29 degrees at the moment. Yeah, before the snakes start coming out to play. Just over there. Just seen someone walking their dog through the middle of the scrub. It's a bit weird, but anyway. Like literally just through the trees over there. That was weird. Anyhow, I'm back at the car now. So I really want to show you the tunnels, but like I said earlier, I'll just attach some old videos of us going through the tunnels at the end. Hopefully that'll give you a bit of a good look at them. Oh, my feet are absolutely saturated. Walking through that grass that's all wet. Anyway. My handbrake's dodgy, so I gotta leave this thing in gear most of the time. Righto. Let's back out of here. Jesus. Woo. Challenge. There were some spots coming down that were a bit how you going. We'll see how we go. Still beats being at work, eh? Or being stuck at home bloody binging Netflix or something like that. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I don't know. bouncy few rock steps up here. This was the bit I was mainly concerned about. Oh, Jesus. No problem for the old 106 though. Like I said, she's pretty much an old tank, this old girl. And built like a brick shithouse. Oh, look at that. That person didn't have a very good time. Jeez, imagine trying to get up that, eh? That is a serious rock face climb right there. Don't think I'd ever attempt that. It's not my thing.
Remember once we came walking back
I don't think you guys need it. Actually,
it's because this certain time of the day, in the afternoon, you definitely need the transport.
Feels better with 4 people as opposed to 3, but eh?
No, that's what I'm saying before.
I just want to get to the concreted part because I don't trust this open fucking rock. I legit do not trust it.
I trust it. I mean, well, come on. I mean, we can stand here for a year and nothing will fall down the strip. Stephen would be already 20 meters up ahead. Is it forming like a calcium on the rock?
Oh, no way.
Dude, look at that, guys! Look at that! It's like forming little calcium fucking things. Holy shit! Now I'm grabbing one of those. See? Oh.
Funky.
This is literally like this calcium. I'm definitely going to see that again. I mean, to be honest, like, if you're going to rework this whole thing again, then why should we work on the last one?
Nah.
I mean, the other one's fine, so it feels like 4
Yeah, I was gonna say, like something about it just sings to me bomb impact.
Yeah, because if you look at the roof, apparently the rear bars
Or smash.
it doesn't fall in like it's been exploded.
Well, we're near the end of the track now, so thanks again for clicking on the video. And not sure what the next video is going to be. I'm going to try and get out bush and do a bit of camping. Because honestly, I've never been camping on my own before. I've always relied on other people to come with me. But to be honest, I'm just getting sick and tired of waiting for others to be ready to go. And even when the mates want to go camping, they don't even want to go like real remote or anywhere half decent. They just want to camp on the side of the highway in some, you know, national park type thing or rest area type thing. And I don't know, that's just not not my cup of tea. I prefer to get right away from it, you know, and just get right out amongst the bush. Yeah, back on the highway.